first phase in a strong project management process is to scope your project. The initial step within this phase begins with a quiet reflective session, either with your project team or with yourself as the project manager. In this quiet session, prior to any planning, you give yourself the power to mitigate and avoid misfires and oversights during the project execution. How you do this is to outline all of the potential individuals and groups that are influenced by the project itself. You take time to brainstorm everyone you can think of that will be influenced by the project, and in true stellar brainstorming fashion, you refrain from judging or editing your list at this point. You do a complete brain dump. Once you have determined that you've exhausted your entire mind of all the relevant individuals and groups, then you take a deep breath and switch from the right side of your brain, where your brainstorm occurred, to the left side of your brain. This is where you ask yourself and/or your team to be very distinct. Ask yourselves, of all these individuals and groups, who in the end will truly determine if your project succeeds or fails? You see, this is that time when you begin to mitigate and avoid misfires and oversights by knowing who will be the person who determines your success. Typically, you don't want more than 3 key stakeholders. It's easier if you have 1 or 2. And to be honest, a project's success can be compromised if there are too many chefs in the kitchen. Once you've determined who your key stakeholders are, make sure that they agree that they are the only key stakeholders. Your planning work, your project work can then begin, because now you know who directs the vision of the things you are about to take on. In our next step, we'll show you how to begin creating a successful project plan. You'll want to have the names of your key stakeholders in mind as you watch the next presentation titled, "The Pictures Inside Their Heads."